Yeah, today I am going to my first ever FA Cup final. Man United versus Chelsea, Wembley. To be fair, I went to the Chelsea and Southampton game with my mate, and that was good as well, but I didn't go to the United one, and I am looking forward for today, man. Am I optimistic? Of course I am, even though we haven't really been playing well recently. I know we won against Watford on last Sunday, but to be fair, the performance wasn't very good. It was a bit too sluggish, there wasn't any flair, no fluency going forward. But to be fair, Chelsea haven't been in great form either. They lost to Newcastle as well, and hopefully we can turn up today, because we seem to always turn up in cup finals. We did in the Europa League, even against Crystal Palace 2 years ago in the FA Cup final. We won against Southampton, but in the League Cup final 2017. But to be fair, I reckon Southampton played better. So yeah, I'm en route now. It's technically around 11 o'clock. I'm probably going to grab something to eat before heading off, and yeah, I'll see you on the road. So yeah, I noticed we are a bit earlier than expected, but yeah, what time is it now? 2:10, so yeah, there's no point going in yet. There's a lot of people here already, but yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna find somewhere. I think the McDonald's is down here. I'm gonna pop in and get something to eat maybe, and yeah, hope you kill some time, because I'm generally on my own at the moment, literally. Fucking hell. There's loads of people here, man. It's like 3 hours to kick off. I generally thought it wouldn't be that busy, but yeah, it's my first cup finals, I'll take it. So yeah, I'm gonna put something to eat and I'll meet you lot there. Yeah, so it's like 3 o'clock at the moment. It's not even kick off, like another 2 hours. So yeah, I managed to kill an hour by just going to McDonald's and stuff. But fucking look at that. Wembley is brilliant, man. You see that? Fucking hell. But yeah, I'm just this building, man. But yeah, can't try and go faster. I think I got here a bit too early, because I tried to leave earlier because obviously the royal wedding's on and shit. But turns out I actually missed all the traffic. So yeah, got here way earlier than I expected. But you know, it is what it is. So maybe I can try and find a fan park or something. Oh no, I'm still thinking that, mate. Oh no, someone tried to get my bottle up then. But yeah, that's not rubbish, so. But apparently the fan park's around here. Like someone said this way, but I don't see any fan park. So might as well try and find out, so I'm gonna kill some time, innit? on now. So Man United's journey has ended in the final of the FA Cup. We lost 1-0 to Chelsea. Simple as, we technically gave it to them. That's all I can say. I thought in the first 10 minutes, like I said before the game, not on camera, that we needed to start well just to build the confidence, but that just backfired completely. We did not start well whatsoever. Phil Jones gave the ball away very early in the game, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then Hazard almost scored. Good save by De Gea, but we expected him to save it anyway because that was from his near post. And then probably one of the worst defensive mistakes I've seen all season from us. Phil Jones again, literally centre of attention in the first 25 minutes. I thought overall he was dreadful today. He technically backed off Hazard. Like, how can you do that to one of the best attacking players in world football? It's just unacceptable. It's disgusting. I couldn't believe he did it. Like, I saw Fabregas pass it to him, and then he just backed off him, and Hazard was like, see you later, and he just like ran past him. Like, Hazard couldn't believe his luck. And then when Phil Jones was chasing Hazard, I know how slow Phil Jones is. Fuck what FIFA's that say. Phil Jones is as slow as Mertesacker. I've said it for like a year. I hope he gets his pace downgrade next FIFA, but fuck that. He shouldn't be, you know, backing away from players anyway. It's amateur defending. And then as soon as Phil Jones made that tackle, I put my head down straight away because I knew straight away it's a penalty, and all I heard was the Chelsea fans like, yeah, because obviously Michael Oliver pointed out the spot. But yeah, we started off badly, and that just destroyed our confidence. Chelsea were 1-0 up. First half we played bad anyway, and then the second half we improved a bit, but Chelsea technically parked the bus. They had 9 men behind the ball. There was only 2 players I saw literally by the halfway line. That was Hazard and Giroud. Literally, Chelsea had 9 men behind the ball. I counted it. But, yeah, that's what you do when you go 1-0 up. But in the first half, we started off badly anyway. I'm on about, like, not just the defensive area. I'm talking about going forward. Misplaced passes. I could tell our tactic was literally just knock the ball forwards and try and get in behind, because we had a pacey attack. We didn't have Lukaku because he wasn't 100% fit. So we started with Lingard, who, by the looks of it, he started just behind Rashford, and Sanchez has drifted on the left to the centre a few times. But Rashford, I thought, was very poor today. Like, I've been very critical of him recently, and this is probably his worst performance of the season. The only thing he did was he made good runs in the second half, but to be fair, he was all over the place. This guy, it's hard to say, but he's technically a bloody a second Theo Walcott from what I can see. I don't want to say that because, you know, I don't want to say he's an overhyped Walcott, but fucking hell, he's playing like it at the moment. Not improving, he's gone downhill. Maybe a year out would help him, maybe go out on loan somewhere, I don't know. I love the guy anyway because he's Man United through and through, but at the moment he's not playing well at all. I can't see him as a striker. His shooting is weak. The good thing about him, he gets in good positions, but on the ball, he's fucking useless, man. Yeah, Sanchez, I thought, was very poor today as well. He normally turns up at Wembley. He did not turn up today. He was absolutely dreadful. To be fair, he looks very tired. I remember in the 80th minute, he technically looked like he could barely run. He just kept kneeling down. He looked fatigued. And then there was some point where we played a through ball to Sanchez. Gary Cahill outpaced him. I was like, wow, what the fuck's happened to Sanchez, man? He normally turns up at Wembley. He turned up against Tottenham. He turned up against Chelsea in the last FA Cup final. I don't know why he didn't turn up today. I was really upset about that. But in the second half, things did improve, but it wasn't good enough still. We kept shifting the ball from like wing to wing, no width in the team, literally. All we kept doing was we're trying to get wide, but we just kept cutting in every single time. Like, we got too many players who like to cut in. Pogba on the left hand side likes to cut in. Ashley Young likes to cut in. Alexis Sanchez likes to cut in. Lingard likes to cut in as well. I mean, we got too many players who are the same. We need, like, if we are going to do that, we need an actual winger, which we don't have. And for a club of Man United, that's an absolute disgrace. And we also don't have a midfielder that can control the game. Because maybe if we are playing like that, it's so predictable, it's so easy to mark. Like, maybe if we had someone like Paul Scholes, obviously we can't get him back, but maybe a similar player that can just shift the ball to the other side, 70 yards, and that's where all the space is going to be. You know, if you have that natural wing on the right-hand side, then we've got Paul Scholes, who also a player that can do that, and then that creates space down the other end, and that's another way we can break down teams. But at the moment, the way we're playing, the way we're set up, we cannot break down teams. Mourinho's philosophy is dull. It doesn't work very well. He needs to change it. It's so obvious. It really is. Overall, it wasn't a great performance. Chelsea were shit as well. I still can't get my head around how Chelsea won that, because they only had like 3 chances the whole game. They had the Hazard chance where keeper saved it. He had the penalty, and it was the Alonso chance near the end when he hit on his right foot. That's technically it. We had so many chances. Paul Pogba's miss. Like, how the fuck did he miss that? It was an open goal. To be fair, I thought he played well today, but that miss, fucking hell. He was one of our only players who got the ball and he drove forward. That's why he needs to play in that role to get the best out of him. That's why I don't want him playing. That's why I want another midfielder that can control the game, because I don't want Pogba doing that. I want Pogba to free roam like that on the left-hand side. And he did play well, to be fair. He did create some chances, but fucking hell, that header, I still can't get my head around how he missed that. Also, the Alexis chance, to be fair, I don't know if that was offside or what, but come on, man, we've got to be bettering chances. Rashford had a few chances as well, but he's been poor. He was poor today. Should have scored. And yeah, overall, it's been a disappointing day. I'm very well pissed off. Do I want Jose Mourinho to stay next season? Yes, maybe for one more year, because hopefully he can get things right. But he didn't win anything this season. And for a club of Man United, that is an absolute disgrace. Like, how can you not win anything in a season with all the money we've spent and stuff? Yeah, also it shows how shit we are without Lukaku, without a target man. When Lukaku come off the bench, personally I would have brought him on a lot earlier. We brought him on the 70th minute, didn't have enough time. Maybe, I know he wasn't 100% fit, but maybe bring him on the 60th minute. Yeah, when he got the ball, he held up the play, brought others into play, and we began to create something different. We needed something different. A lot of times crosses kept going in the box before Lukaku come on. There was no one there, literally. And then when in the second half, Rashford started making good runs, but we were no longer doing through balls, like long balls. Like, what the fuck was going on? What was Mourinho's management at half-time? What was his tactics? Because the players didn't know what they were doing. We were all over the place. Like, in the first half, we kept knocking long balls, and then we weren't making runs. But in the second half, Rashford started making good runs, but we weren't knocking any balls in. Lukaku come off the bench, 70th minute. How many crosses do we put into the box? We put 2 crosses into the box. Before that, we put fucking loads. What is going on? Like, tactically, we're an absolute fucking mess. We put in 2 crosses, I said. 1 cross hit the first man, and 1 cross, Courtois picked it up. Absolute disgrace. Ashley Young has to cut in because he's not left-footed. He takes too long to cross the ball. By the time he crosses the ball, Chelsea players are in the box to clear it. Fucking hell. That's it. I don't know what to say after that. I really don't. Hopefully Mourinho can change his tactics, hopefully come up with a different plan next season, hopefully getting signings that we need, because there's a lot of players who I think don't deserve to wear the Man United shirt. I'm not going to say who they are, because I don't want to be too harsh on them, but you can tell. If you're a United fan, you watch that game, you can probably see who don't deserve to be, you know, who don't deserve to be playing for United, but hopefully he can improve the mentality for next season's one. Hopefully we can start competing again, but yeah, it's a bad day at the office. It's been a bad end to the season as well. We didn't win anything. Chelsea had a better season than us. What can I say? Just fucking disappointing, really. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to be uploading a player rating video after this one, and that's when I'm going to start talking about every single player performance, and I'll tell you who played well. I said a few names, and who played shit. Named a few as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. See you later. Bye bye.